Hi, this is Trisha from Lemon Paper Lab. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use my pattern starter template for Photoshop. The template we are looking at today is template G. This template will be available to download in my Patreon page. I also have this template and more in my Ultimate Pattern Maker Toolkit for Photoshop, which includes all of my Photoshop templates and actions to help improve your workflow when designing in Photoshop. And I will leave a link in the description below to both my Patreon page and this toolkit. Currently, I have the template open here. What you'll notice in the layers panel is we have our smart object and then we have our template layers, which have the various repeat to create this pattern. We'll go ahead and double click into our smart object, and then I'm going to zoom out Command or Control with the minus key. This bottom layer is just a reference layer of the directionality of this smart object. So we'll go ahead and turn off the visibility there. And then we have two additional reference layers. We have this circle and then we have a diamond. And you can use those to help create your pattern. So let's start with this first reference layer. I've got my blank layer highlighted and I'm going to use the brush tool. So I'll select my brush tool here and then I'm going to turn the symmetry on. Let's go ahead and select our vertical symmetry here. And then I'm just going to drag it out so it extends to the bounds of my canvas. And then I'll go ahead and click on OK. And then we can start to create our pattern. I'm going to go ahead and create some lines here, just following the general shape here of my object. And let's go ahead and create another one. And then maybe we add some just dots here. Just a simple design here. We'll go ahead and turn off our reference layer, and then I'm going to save this smart object, Command or Control S to save it. And then we'll jump back into our template and see what it looks like. And so because I use smart objects, it has updated it and it is now repeating through this pattern. I'm going to go ahead and zoom out here, Command or Control with the minus key. And then I'm going to turn the pattern preview on, which is View, Pattern Preview. This will allow us to see how our pattern repeats, and we can even zoom out more, Command or Control with the minus key, and you can just see how that pattern looks. So to save this pattern, you can go to Edit, Define Pattern. Also from the Patterns panel here, you can hit the plus icon to create a new pattern. You can always give it a name, clicking on OK, and then we can see our newly created pattern here. So let's go ahead and play with this template again. We'll jump back into our smart object. We can turn off the visibility of that layer. We'll go ahead and turn on a new layer, and then let's try using our diamond. And then let's go ahead and turn off our symmetry line here. Still using the brush tool here, I'm going to just shift click here, and then we'll go click shift click here, and we'll just get the start of a design. And then let's just do another one. Click shift click here, click, maybe we go down, click. Just something simple here. So we'll go ahead and turn off the visibility there, and then let's save this, Command or Control S to save it. We'll jump back into our template here, and then we can see our design. And then let's go ahead and save this one as well. We'll hit that plus icon to save it. And then we have it saved here in our swatches. And then let's go ahead and do one more. We'll jump back into our object. We'll go back to the plus icon. Let's do our diamond shape here again. And for all of these, I've been very symmetrical with it. You don't have to be symmetrical when you're making your design. Maybe we create something a little less. Adding points here, and then we'll just finish it there. And go ahead and save this, Command or Control S to save it. Jumping into our template, and we have our design that we can save here as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and test these patterns in a new document. So I'm going to go File, New. I'm going to use the dimensions of my original 7200 pixels by 7200 pixels, just clicking on Create. And then I am going to just add a pattern adjustment layer here. Here you can always select your patterns if you want from here, but I like to click on the patterns panel. So we'll select that first pattern. We'll go ahead and double click. Let's bring our scale down to 25%. And then let's add some color adjustment layers. So we have our solid color adjustment layer here. I'm going to leave it black for the moment. Right click, and we are going to create a clipping mask. And then let's duplicate that, Command or Control J. We'll bring it to the bottom. And then we'll just go FFF for white. And we can now easily change our colors. So if you want to try different colors, using color adjustment layers makes it pretty easy. Maybe we make this one white. And then I always like to play with two tones. So if you click on this pattern fill layer, we'll go down to 50% here. That way if I change up this color, it will automatically adjust my second color as well. And then we can play with our other patterns. And then our third one was here, a little bit different there. So this is just a fun template to work with, and you can create your own fun patterns using this layout. Thanks for watching this video. This is Trisha from Lemon Paper Lab. See you next time.